Hello, I'm MJ Fite with today's thought. Today's thought is your calling. We are all called in today's world to not only be but do a lot of things. When you think of your calling, you could be called on to be a doctor, you could be called on to be a lawyer, called on to be a husband, could be called on to be the wife, a parent, a lot of different things. You can be called on to be a hero, a teacher. No matter what that calling is, it is something that you as an individual or maybe as a group have been called on to perform and to do, whether it be by society or in most instances by your higher creator or God or Allah. Once you identify your calling, step up and respond by doing it. A lot of times we may be tasked with doing something and we may not think that it's us that should be doing it, or maybe someone got it wrong and it should be someone else doing it. But what we fail to realize is that when we're called to do a particular task or we're called to be something in life, it is meant for us to go and fulfill that task or fulfill that destiny. If it wasn't meant for us, it wouldn't be placed in front of us in the first place. So, whether your calling may be to inspire somebody, maybe as a life coach, or to instruct or teach someone as a teacher, or be there for somebody, maybe a caregiver. Whatever your calling may be, step up and respond. The key to this principle is your level of acceptance. Are you willing to accept your calling once you've been tasked with that task or that mission? That is totally up to you to decide. When you think of your calling, you think of what has been placed in your lap to do. We are called to do a lot of different things in life, some more than others. But whatever we're called to do, it's important that we fulfill the task that's been laid in front of us. If we don't, it can throw a chaotic shift in how things are accomplished. If you do not respond to what you're called to do, then it's almost like missing out on your destiny. You may think, for example, being a parent may not be your calling. But as you realize, if you don't accept your calling, think of the kid that could go affected by you not answering your call. Or think about if your calling is to teach somebody. Think of the person who becomes uneducated because you didn't step up to teach that person what they need in order to become successful. You'll find that our calling doesn't just affect us, but it affects others as well. So it's important to not only accept it, but also go out and do what needs to be done to fulfill that task or fulfill that mission as we're called to do. Remember, when you're called on to do something, respond, accept it, and understand that what you do in terms of your calling not only impacts you, but it impacts others as well. I'm MJ Fite with today's thought. And remember, a thought can take you in many different directions, but it's you that determines that direction. Have a good day.